Hello, everyone. It's Rob10. Welcome once again to the Run Like District. I actually realized that I could talk a little louder because what I was talking so quiet before was this particular headset I have is it's not your typical headset. It's actually like a set of looped earphones, and then there's a one of the earphones has a little thing that you can plug a microphone in, and that's actually what I've been most comfortable with when it comes to any type of headphones lately. My head's just too big to be comfortable with any like normal headset. It gets to be painful after not and it doesn't take long for it to happen, so I can never keep them on for a long periods before I just like I have to take this off because it hurts. And being overweight with a big head, it sucks. So but that's what I have to deal with anyway. So before I did this stream, I played a little bit, and I did a couple things. One is I went and got a bunch of the Demiguise statues. I got like 23 of them, so that way you don't have to watch that. And I also cooked up some plants and some potions. Or I should say, I grew some plants. And here's the thing: is when I did my first stream, before it cut off, towards the end, I was actually growing plants. And honestly, that's not good material for a stream because it takes like 8 to 15 minutes up somewhere around that area for a plant to grow. And while you're doing that, you can do other things, but like if that's part of the quest, if you're growing something as part of a quest, you have to sit there and you just want to complete that quest. You have to sit there and wait for it to happen.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
So what I did is one of my quests had me growing and harvesting fluxweed. So I did that. And I also grew a Chinese chomping cabbage and a mandrake. So that's all three of the combat plants. And I also have to find trolls, but because I have to collect troll bogeys. I'm assuming that's like a old British term for boogers, or maybe that's the way they say it over there. I don't know. Another thing is, after finishing that quest to get Alohomora, I actually went back to that area and I found the final house tokens, which are these there's these things called the Daedalian Keys, which are these basically flying keys that you find in the castle, and you have to lead them to these chests and then slap them into place into the keyhole. So by getting to that area, I was able to grab the last two. By finally able to unlock the area around the hospital wing in that last area. So question is, where's my house? Oops. That's where it is. So let's see what I get for this.
My friends and I like to spend our evenings watching
Now
the
the common room's busy.
That's all the pitch is good for this year, sadly.
Another house token for the house chest.
If I don't find a way to concentrate, I'll fail my owls for certain.
I was trapped on the grand staircase for an hour the other day waiting for it to move. Sharp didn't believe
This Daedalian Keys challenge is coming along nicely.
My favourite room in the school is the library. It always smells of fresh parchment.
you been to the owlery lately? House elves have
That's
fallen
it.
a bit behind.
I'm making good progress with those tokens.
I haven't been down to the boathouse since arriving in my first year.
Oh, please shut up. I don't care about your inane conversation. I really don't.
Another house token for the house chest.
Divination. It's a wonder Onai's ears don't catch a light.
Here we go, the last house token. Time to see what's inside.
It's awful if you're sat near someone and they're trying to pass
Yes,
a note
that's
to
what I want to know.
Half the time I get the blame, and Hecate has no tolerance for that. I can tell.
That's a weird...
Wonder how sharp injured his leg.
Wait, it unlocks?
I'd wager it was something to do with his time as an aura.
Something Professor Sharp
Okay.
is hard to read.
Well, look at that.
Easy to read as a
Thanks goes to the former headmistress, Eupraxia Mole.
Everyone seems
So I got the Ravenclaw house cloak, I think, is what it just said. Ravenclaw relic house uniform. That makes me curious if I have any other gear that is Ravenclaw. I mean, as far as appearances, can I change them to Ravenclaw stuff? Let's see. Maybe something that says house gloves. That sort of thing. Nope. Not for that. Maybe hat? Let's see. Nope. It doesn't look that way so far. Oh wait, here we go. Striped house color scarf. See, school uniform, that's not what I'm really looking for. Just like a regular school. It's not like something that represents my house. Nope. Nothing. Hang on one sec. I need to take my meds. Seems that I always start my stream around the time I have to take them. Or it seems that way. Speaking of meds or health, I still have this knot in my stomach that will not go away to the point that I am going into urgent care tomorrow. If I can. I am sick of this. I want to find out what's going on and see if it can't be dealt with. I'm just tired of dealing with this constant where my stomach won't shut up, basically, in a sense. It's actually made me less wanting to eat. There we go. Kind of wanted it. Oh, wait, maybe. Kind of like that. Do I have a hat to match? That's a nightcap, so that makes me look like it. I'm sleeping, so no. Hey, there we go. I think I completed the look. There we go. All dark blue.
Not really. I think the man's brilliant. Only barked me twice.
Alright, now that I've finished that quest, I need to find out where I can fight some trolls real quick before and I'm gonna look this up because I don't know. I don't want to have to go searching for them. Control lairs. Moves calming the Felcroft into the Forbidden Forest. Oh, you can buy troll bogies from Jade. So I don't necessarily need to. Oh, you have to. Wait, it says you have to defeat a troll, though. That's annoying. Okay, let's see where the Felcroft region is, because that says it's most likely to find them. Hogsfield, Castle, Hogsfield. Forbidden Forest, Arnshire, Oxfield, Hogwarts, Rockborough, Hogwarts, Cambridge, Mind's Eye, Bog, Irondale. Felcroft, okay. So it's over here where we want to go.
What are you up to now?
Those goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other.
Those are goblins. Those are still goblins. Goblins. Okay, that's just annoying. You know what? I don't think I should come here because this is far out. I think I'm going to go back. I might run into something I can't deal with, so I'm going to go back to the Forbidden Forest and see if I can't find them. Not there. There we go. It says in caves, so there might be a cave nearby. Let's try it.
I've never heard such rubbish in all my life. I think I get more sense out of mooncart stuff.
I should investigate.
Okay. In the vault. Let's see if we can't find some trolls. Hang on.
Revelio.
That's it? That's not much. I thought that's what cave would be bigger.
Off to the tavern after that.
I saw hoof prints in the forest the other day that I swear belong to you.
Yeah, that's not one. Where the heck am I gonna find some trolls? I think those are still spiders over there. I have a feeling. Yeah, those are all spiders. I thought so. Where in the heck am I going to find some trolls?
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Okay, that's where I am. That's the tomb. Let's try over there. Those are wolves. Well, that doesn't help me. It'd be nice if I could get some trolls to fight. Well, this looks like it's going to be the treasure vault of a spider. Or at least it's going to be, because it's right near a spider web.
Revelio.
What in the world?
Glacier. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay, that...
Lumos. Levioso.
Okay, this is a
Revelio.
puzzle, but I have no idea how it works.
Arresto Momentum. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Compulso.
This is really starting to grate on me. It seems like I can't find any trolls in the forest.
What do you have in store for me this time?
Everyone in Upper Hogsfield shudders when they see me coming, and right.
Yeah, let's try using the Flu Flame to go to a different area of the Forbidden Forest and see if that helps. If not, I'm gonna go back to Fellcroft because this is starting to bug me.
Rookwood will reward us for our loyalty, don't you?
Wolves, come on! Give me trolls, please! Are they just... Did I wipe them all out? What is going on? Did I deal with all the trolls in the forest? I don't understand this. I should be able to find some. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Other than try a Fellcroft region. I may have to look at a Reddit post because that's going to be a more detailed guide on where exactly to find them. I'm going to try over here because it's away from a town and it seems like all the poachers and like stuff like the human enemies are near towns and stuff. Cotton grass, dogwood, these common leaves will blend into the environment. Avoid detection until the prey is close enough to attack. Revelio cannot find exploring their habitats while recovering from their attack lines. They are vulnerable to force spells that will flip or force your body in various directions. With its mouth open wide, Levioso can be used its fleshy tongue to hoist it into the air. It's a little above my level. I think. No, actually it is. It isn't. Never mind.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Can't it be?
Afraid to fight? That intruder!
Those are goblins.
He's playing
Crying
tricks.
out loud.
Back to it then.
Why is it so hard to find them?
I was only following orders. Leave your accusations in someone else's direction if you don't mind.
It's like you can't find them out in the open, which is what I want. Honestly, I should be able to find them out in the open instead of having them to look for one in a cave somewhere. Okay, Reddit. I'm sick of this. Trolls can be found in the mark with a cave-like on the region seems like a Fellcroft coast scour. Marwing Lake. The thing is, are these caves, it says these are treasure vaults, though. That's what bothers me. So it doesn't necessarily mean that's where I'm going to find one. Oh, shoot. I know what those do. It's one of those, it's kind of similar to that plant in the first movie. I forget what they're called.
Revelio.
Oops. Yeah, it's just like one you go in and there's what cave icon?
Confringo.
What are they talking about?
Revelio.
Oops, I did it again.
Lumos.
I almost feel like I have to do something else in order to see the cave icons. Okay. It would be nice if there's a legend, because I really don't know. A troll lair! I didn't expect to be able to see that. That's extremely helpful.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Those are goblins. There's a troll. Digits will not protect against any angry trolls. It will tear up troll. Times the first and throw them at its targets. After the troll slams, it comes on the ground with both hands, flipping it upward with Flipendo. Greater levels than usual, sending the club into the troll's face for a powerful blow. Hitting a troll with its own boulder will catch it off guard and make it vulnerable to follow attacks. Okay, let's try this now.
Nothing oh, this day has gone on too.
Oops. That should have worked. Okay, what? The heck? That should be what I need. Yeah. Chinese common cannons, Mandrake Venomous Tentacula. What the frack? That should have worked. Oh, there we go. Finally it decides to work.
Yes.
There we go. It's like it took a while for it to act, like for it to decide to finally work. That was irritating. Thick mucus greater than trolls. Mucus is used as a thickener for invisibility potion. Ew. Okay. Rare trait cushioning. Okay. At least we got that done now. Divination quest during the game. Oh. I was supposed to talk to someone. I didn't know that. I didn't even see that part. I didn't know those. I thought just returning the keys were, putting the house tokens in place was all I needed left. All I had left. I'm gonna sneak past so I can get a out of here. That's 09. That's Garlick. Let's go back to the Ravenclaw house because it has to be there. At least it should be. Or close. I need a drink of water. It's a good thing I brought that with me. Water bottle. Excuse me. Why do I have to walk so slowly? There we go. Looks like I'm getting closer. Yeah, I'm not in. I know about her assignment. I'm not interested in it right now. I just generally like doing side quests before I do main quests. That's just how I am. I don't know about anyone else. This is further away than I thought it was. There we go. It's all the way down the stairs and out in the main area.
Hello, Nellie. Actually, I found all of the keys and opened my house chest.
Oh, wonderful. What did you find?
I found a rather interesting costume.
Brilliant. Whew. Well, thank you for solving that mystery for me. I always wondered what those keys would lead to.
There we go. It's so weird that I had to talk to somebody to finish that quest. I thought just getting the chest open would finish it. Now, I'm not going to do that one quest, the Absconder, until I level, but yeah. And I'm not going to do this until I do these other ones because they're lower level. Since I have so many moons, I should be able to get both 2 and levels 2 and 3. I would think.
Another adventure, are we?
See, again, here's another case of why couldn't it lead me straight to him? Like, when I found him last time, he was like near a flue flame, or at least I think he was. Pretty sure. There he is.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those Demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, my mind feels lighter already knowing those statues are gone. I did promise to show you how to improve casting Alohomora once you'd brought me enough moons. With that knowledge, you'll be able to break open even stronger locks. However, we don't yet know who's behind these statues. Still plenty of the foul things lying in wait to torture me. Oh. If you bring me more moons, I'll show you how to cast the most powerful form of Alohomora known to wizard kind. At least known to me. Keep looking for those moons, You'll save my sanity, and we may get to the bottom of whoever's behind all of this.
Okay. Let's see, do I have enough moons to give to him after giving him 9? Yes, I do.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings. Any luck removing some more of those Demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Dear me, you have been busy. Incredible, thank you. You're ready for the final Alohomora lesson. With this knowledge, no lock shall ever stand in your way. You have done all I asked. I only wish I knew who put those statues everywhere in the first place. Alas. If you do find more, please feel free to remove them. You'll be doing your caretaker a huge service. And if I ever find out who the bully is behind this cruel trick, I shall let you know. Thank you once again for your assistance and tenacity. Now that you've mastered Alohomora, no lock is unbreakable. But do feel free to keep finding Demiguise statues and removing those moons.
Okay, no. We got all
Revelio.
levels of the spell. And what's nice is,
Alohomora.
no matter... the locks don't change in difficulty, at least this part. And what I found out, I looked this up, is there's a little easy... There's kind of an easy way to do it, in a sense, is if you check one of the cardinal directions, up, right, left, down, diagonally down, diagonally right, diagonally left, diagonally right, diagonally up and right, sorry, diagonally up and left. Usually, that's, you'll eventually find, yeah, like that, you'll find where the gears turn. And same for the other one. Although I swear, the diagonally ones, it doesn't... It's a little... It's not quite where I would think it would be in terms of the diagonals.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Another one? Sometimes it's a little tricky to hold the diagonal ones in place.
Revelio.
Elazar, you were right about the bow truckles. I owe you a nut, Miriam. Note to Professor Fig from his wife. That's who Miriam is. Okay. Didn't he mention her before? I'm sure he did. That's probably who he's reminiscing about in that one time where he's like, Miriam, if you when I was doing the ancient magic trial and found the map or whatever where he goes. Miriam, if only you were here to see this. That's
Revelio.
I think that's who he was talking about. Since I wasn't here, I know that there's stuff that I can lock.
Alohomora. Alohomora.
And another lock. The thing about it, because they don't change it, the lock thing doesn't change really, and you can do it as long as you know how to do it. Once you know how to do it, it never changes. It never gets ridiculous. I don't even understand why why the lock thing is there. It's completely superfluous. Why can't they just have the spell unlock the door? Mutawa, I received your letter this morning and was thrilled to hear that all is going for you and not Sai at Hogwarts, even if not Sai has been a little challenging lately. Suppose it'll need to be expected since both her daughters are, how should I put it, strong-willed. We miss you at Uagadu. It is not the same without you, but we understand why you felt the need to move on. I do not think that I could have remained here myself under the circumstances. How life does send us all down such unpredictable paths. One never truly knows what awaits, not even those such as yourself who have the sight. What does that mean? But I am confident that good things are ahead for you and Nat Sai, at Hogwarts or wherever you may go. I do hope to hear from you again and wish you the best of luck in the meantime. Your loyal friend, Amelie.
Revelio.
Money. Okay. Obviously there's a chest.
Revelio.
It's like it's showing me there's a chest. Is it above my head? It has to be. It has to be one level up. Yeah.
Alohomora. Revelio.
Talk to Pippin about the below. How fitting it would be if the key to my cure lay in the obscure. Granian hair, Angelica, Wormwood Essence, Planetine's Fleeing Wart. So, cure for what? I think it looks like I'm close to getting all the letters now. Unless there's more.
Revelio.
After the one space. Oh, that's one of those. Which means I have to use the disillusionment charm. Wait, what? You still saw me? How? I swear I moved out of the room. It shouldn't have been able to. There we go.
Revelio.
I guess. Oh, missed that. Okie doke. One more floor up. At least I think.
Revelio.
One more? I guess. Okay. Still not there.
Alohomora.
That one was easy. Because it was in up, down, left, or right. It's always it's so much easier when it has it's one of those. But if it's diagonal, then it's a little tricky to find it and keep it in place. Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Resi, Hospital Wing, Tending Healer, Nurse Noreen Bailey, Patient Maid, Tasmina McLagan, or so we assume. Age 13. Notes: the patient stumbled in without a head. Okay, I see why we assume it's her, but she came in missing her head. Oh, that's funny. Why'd I have to go and get myself decapitated? Decapitation! The patient stumbled without a head after a head count of the head count. That's cringe. Head count of the Dorns and as we know, since with the head magic stuff with their heads. We concluded that the student was most likely Tasmina McLagan. Despite the obvious communication challenge, was able to discern that the poor girl was suffering from vanishing sickness. I recommend that she be sent to St. Mungo's at once, partly owing to the time-sensitive nature of the diagnosis, and partly because nearly headless Nick was fooling around, moaning on and on about how very lucky she was. Of course he would do that. He was most distracting, and if he disrupts my dealings with future headless students, I'll have no choice but to ask the headmaster to intervene. Addendum: I told that the patient is recovering and can be expected to return to the castle soon. Of no particular significance, Nick now seems to be avoiding me. My excess says that he's steeping himself in a somewhat childish sulk. Oh, that was the best letter ever. In the game, that was hilarious. Oh, too funny. I'm guessing that it's at least the last letter in the it's at least the last letter in the castle, but that doesn't mean it's the last letter, period, because there's probably more out in the world that I haven't found yet.
Revelio.
There's still not one. I just don't know where to go for it.
Revelio.
Okay, this is starting to bug me now.
Revelio.
Where is this? Chest. This is driving me up the wall. Oh, wait. There it is.
Revelio.
I think. Okay, it says it should be, like, right here.
Lumos. Prepare. Revelio.
This makes absolutely no sense. Yeah, it's like it's showing where it should be, but it's not there. There's something weird going on, and I'm gonna figure out what.
Revelio.
Nothing. Where in the world is this chest I keep seeing?
You.
Oh, that's who that was. That was Peeves. That was when that was when that time where I heard wee. Is it outside? I don't. You know what? I'm not gonna bother. It's doing all this is not interesting, so I did this part, so let's go to Divination class. Oops. Wrong area. By the way, one of the times I was playing the game and just working on stuff in between streaming, like stuff that I didn't want to stream because it wasn't going to be interesting, at least, yeah. I completed one of her quests, or I found her as like a person to talk to, like an NPC, because they'll have a little speech bubble. But during that particular time I was playing, I was encountering weird glitches where NPCs would like move back and forth in one place really, really fast, and she had even she was doing this thing. 09 was doing this thing where she would she wasn't sitting in her chair right for one, and then she would stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down, stand up, sit. It's like kind of amusing, but yeah, it was weird.
Ironically, I didn't see ahead of time how bored I'd be in Divination class.
Oh, there's people in the class this time. I think he just sneezed in his cup and sneezed over everybody near him.
So knowledgeable. I hope those assignments were challenging enough for you.
And most of the students were similar. By the way, one of the things I just remembered is that from the movie is that the divination professor in the movie, that one lady, like everyone seemed to hate going to divination. Everyone that went to that divination class seemed to hate going to it because she was like really creepy about it, and she always like had like prophecies, or at least crazy predictions. You know?
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
There will be hardship, I'm sure of it. But I see triumph in the end.
A measured perception. Very wise. Nothing worthwhile is ever easy, and that is why such futures are worth striving for. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets. You have it! Now, why not practice the new spell on the trainer pony?
Okay. I like the idea of doing this. And then putting this. Yeah.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do?
I was wondering how you decided to teach divination.
Ah, the art of divination is an important yet often misunderstood branch of magic. Those of us who possess the sight are rare,
that's what the sight is.
as
Okay.
is often the case with the unique among us, we can frequently be misread, even feared. When I was granted the opportunity to teach others about my gift and the good it can do, I was most grateful.
I see. Natty told me that you and she moved here from Uganda, where she had attended Wagadu.
Yes, Natsai and I both loved Uganda and Wagadu, but we are happily settled here now. I had foreseen such a change, but did not know the details until it occurred. I was glad of the outcome. You would be wise to remember that the consequences of our actions are complex. And so, divining what is to come is not as simple as gazing into a crystal ball or studying the bottom of a teacup.
I find it truly intriguing, even if I don't fully understand it.
Intriguing. That is one word for it. And I'm certain you will come to understand many things more deeply in the days ahead. You are a student at Hogwarts, after all. It cannot have escaped you that we in the Wizarding world are forever navigating the seemingly inexplicable.
Of course, Professor.
Now, I know that we both have places to be, Not because I have the sight, mind you, but because I am a professor and you are a student. I have enjoyed our conversation.
Okay. Now to try the spell.
Descendo. Excellent. I think you have it.
What does the spell do again? Just out of curiosity. I didn't look at it. Deals no direct damage with objects and enemies that are slammed to the ground will suffer considerable impact damage. And airborne enemies will take even greater damage upon hitting the ground. So you can like lift them up and then slam them. I see. Okay. I'm still waiting to get... There's apparently a set of side quests to get that you need to do to unlock the Dark Wizard spells, and I haven't seen it yet, and you get it from Sebastian Sallow. I don't know if it has to do with, like, if you've mostly been done good acts and not like been a jerk, and like in terms of like, say if when you finish a quest, like, and they say, can I have this, and you don't like ask, I'll give it to you, but you have to pay me, or I think I'll keep this. It's that kind of thing. I don't know if it has to do anything with anything like that. There we go. This is the first time I'm going to incorporate beasts, because that's actually another thing with the rumor requirement, as I found out. And then you can actually capture beasts and then bring them to your room and keep them and feed them and stuff like that. Or you can be and another thing I found out by watching the video is that's actually what poaching is taking the beast you find, and you get this bag that like sucks them into the bag, and then selling them. That's poaching. Yeah. You can actually make quite a bit amount of money if you really feel like you need it by doing that. But of course that makes you a jerk. The bad wizard.
Revelio.
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing tentacular.
This is one of the nice things is if you can go in this area, it seems like there are always venomous tentacula growing.
Revelio.
So if you want to just stock up without having to buy them or grow them, you just come over here, grab a bunch, and leave. It seems that way, that there's always, every time I come here, there's always some available.
I finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful! I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done! If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just mind the plants, please.
That should be enough to get me leveled. There we go. Potato. Heals you with a greater effect. Basic cast, Imp has an arm. Enemies contribute more. I'm going to get this. Oops. Contact enemies upward and backwards, which is short colon, is excellent for setting up in-standing juggles. As a flip object, instantly is used for solving puzzles and exploiting certain enemies' weaknesses. There we go. So now all I have left is Transformation, Bombarda, and the 3 Dark Wizard spells. That's the final spells I have left to learn. And I realized I actually accidentally passed by the Beast class while I... Oops. Yeah.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howin. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howin's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Aww. Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
Huh. Interesting. You actually have to add it to your spell set. Okay. What do I want to get rid of? I don't really seem to use Stupefy that much. So... Oh, wait. Do I have to? That's annoying. Ah, okay.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better.
That's weird. You can't just touch him?
Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
See, I feel like they should give you more set things for your more spell sets in terms of like allowing you, because there's not enough if these are included too.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
AKA
This
the
way.
cats.
The Neasels are over here.
They look a lot like cats.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's
Not a
world are
good
you
day
doing?
idea.
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name
How is that a red
Persephone.
rodent?
Her name is Persephone.
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Oh, you can touch those. Oh, isn't that...
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good...
Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like...
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
I found it by coming here.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Psst, psst. Over here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back.
Hippogryph.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
You would think that you would have to give them different food. Based on what kind of beast it is.
What did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogryph's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on. What they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Okay. Now. Oh, I still haven't done that one yet, but this is one where, this is the next one that's, okay. I just realized that I should change the look of my gloves. So they're all kind of the same color. That's a little closer. All right. You know, maybe you should just go ahead and get that done and then do this main quest. As I understand it, it has to be fall for you to get, I think, for you to start the Dark Wizard, the quest line to get
this looks like the statue Madame Twiddle mentioned.
It might be.
Revelio! Why are there so many vases around here?
Confringo!
Incendio!
Interesting that doesn't do anything.
Confringo!
I suppose I should try to find all the vases. Revelio.
Well, that's a problem.
Revelio.
Oh, never mind. I thought I thought for a second I was gonna be blocked by those vines.
Revelio. There should only be a few more vases.
Just 2 more.
I'm nearly finished. 1 more vase.
Okay.
That's it. I should tell Madame Twiddle about what happened.
Battle arena? Huh. So that's what that does. Interesting.
Mrs. Twiddle, your husband was right. The statue was part of a puzzle.
Oh, really? How exciting!
Yes. I had to destroy a number of large vases, and that seemed to activate some sort of charm on the statue.
Well done! Oh, I miss having someone like you around with a thirst for knowledge and a quick mind. Well, my curiosity has been satisfied. Thank you for that. Who knows what I'll encounter on my next constitutional? Oh, my husband
I've never
would
heard
be so pleased to know he was right
the word
about that
constitutional used in that way. I wonder what it means exactly. Like a walk or what? Or exercise? Okay. Now to go to this quest. Maybe something exciting will finally happen. I mean, the only thing exciting so far I've done is fight the troll.
I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Erdgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
You know, there's actually this long video about the lore, about the problem with the lore of Harry Potter in the books, and that there's the fact there's an entire race of essentially that are just there to be slaves and not and they don't really deal with it. The most that happens is Hermione tries to create some like a thing about it, but it doesn't really go anywhere. And there's also it's never really explained how the magic works. Like exactly what are they doing when they flick their wands? How is the magic forming? Is it elemental? Is it something else? Why can they sometimes cast magic without using their wands? How does that work? It never really explains exactly how the magic works. It's just like, oh, you use your wand and it happens, or sometimes you don't. And oftentimes you'll notice if you watch the movies, especially, is after they've learned this, especially after they've learned the spell initially, you'll never see them do like a specific time of flicking motion with the wand to cast the spell. When in this game, you obviously see that there is a specific flicking motion that you have to learn. Although at the same time, when you do it in the game, it's this basically you flick the wand really, really fast. I'm guessing that's the way it works. I guess maybe that's why. I don't know. Maybe it just seems like they're not flicking the wand.
Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Dreadful looking place, isn't it?
Another problem is that, like, why would they even allow teachers to teach the Dark Wizard spells after, once... I guess the point is, well, someone's gonna figure it out even if...
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
What about this helmet makes it so special?
The helmet of Urtkot is an ancient and storied relic, forged during a time of unity among the goblin clans. It inspired greatness, that is, until it was no longer ours. Then it became something else. A symbol of what has been lost, of all that wizard kind has taken from us. Reclaiming it would mean a great deal to goblin kind, and to Ranrock. He would be grateful to me should I return it.
It seems Ranrock and Rookwood are conspiring. Why would that be?
I had heard this. When the dark-hearted conspire, they seldom make their full intentions clear to one another. I can only speculate, but I imagine their alliance is uneasy and quite fragile. Let us hope that ours is less so.
Don't suppose you have any idea what could be waiting for me inside the tomb?
Considering a Dark Witch was involved, I suppose there's a chance you may encounter the Dark Protectors, known as Inferi. The foul creatures thrive on darkness and the cold. Vanquish them with light, force, and most effectively fire.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck.
My thought was...
eagerly awaiting your return.
The reason they teach it,
be
or at least
careful.
teach about it, is because, oh, someone's, even if they ban the teaching about it, someone's going to eventually figure the spells out, or find someone who knows them, and that's how they'll figure out how to cast them. But that's another thing, is like, it seems like the lore never really does this. Oh, here's this spell that causes intense pain to someone where you can torture them. Here's a spell that basically mind control someone. Here's a spell that kills people. You know? And they just don't really deal with it. Other than like saying, oh, these are the dark spells. Let me switch these back. Whoops. Now, hopefully, some fights and stuff happen so it's a little more exciting. He definitely said there's I would say Inferi, but maybe I'm wrong. Inferi makes me think of this song from Ghost. Per Aspera ad Inferi.
It's sealed. Revelio. Moths. Curious. Lumos. Revelio. Merlin's beard.
It seems to be a common saying in the land of the Harry Potter universe. Merlin's beard. Oops. Let's actually change my spells just a bit. Again. I want to change one of my spell sets. Specifically the one, no, not that one. This one. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's do this, and then I can do that and that. There we go. I think that works better.
Revelio. This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further.
No fights yet.
Lumos. Confringo. Glacier. Accio. Flipendo.
Ah, there we go.
Revelio.
And it was helpful to actually open that because that's another moth, because I have to find all 3 moths here to open the next door.
Lumos. I have a feeling I'm not alone here.
Oh, maybe ready for a fight? There we go. Hello. Zombies! Brains. Inferi. Though invulnerable to most types of damage, Inferi cannot abide warmth and light and are therefore susceptible to fire. After an Inferius has been burned, other damage attacks will have full effect, providing a few more options to destroy these abominations. A burning Inferius impending attack provides a perfect opportunity to capitalize on the explosive power of Bombardo, which I don't have yet.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Defendo.
Oops.
Descendo.
Wait. Okay.
Compulso.
What I need to do.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oops.
Leviosa. Protego. Flipendo.
Problem is, yeah.
Expelliarmus. Defendo.
I have to switch to a different set of spells to get this to work right.
Flipendo.
There we go.
Protego. Confringo. Defendo. Glacius. Confringo. Revelio.
Get a bunch of these, which just helps you brew Thunder Brew. I don't know how I got the other one, because I don't remember fighting any Inferi before, because that's the first, obviously, because the thing popped up saying I haven't, basically saying, oh, it's not even in your collection of enemies yet.
Confringo. Revelio.
Another one of these.
Lumos. If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated.
No, really?
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Flipendo! Glacius! Accio! Descendo! Contorso! Flipendo! Incendio! Leviosa! Protego! Reparo! Wingardium Leviosa! Lumos! This has a moth imprinted on it. Same as the door.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Can't believe I didn't see that.
Levioso! Revelio! Levioso!
Here's a problem, though. I can't lift that.
Revelio!
Okay, why can't I climb this?
Descendo!
That doesn't make any sense. There we go. Wait, I think I know what I'm doing wrong. I think you have to run at it and then it works. Okay, that's not working.
Lumos!
Can I just call it to me from all the way up over here, or no?
Wingardium Leviosa!
Okay, I'm lost. I have no idea how to get past this now. I've tried just about everything you could think of. Okay, that's... How were you supposed to know that?
I see, this is supposed to spin. But how?
You wouldn't possibly know that. I thought you had to... I didn't even know that was part of the thing. I thought just putting the moss in the door.
Lumos.
I had no idea.
Lumos.
I just thought, okay, put the moss in the door, and then it, yeah. Yeah, there's no way you would, unless you, like, noticed it, which I guess I didn't until I looked it up and it told me. I wouldn't have known. I would have wandered around going, what in the X am I supposed to do here? I'm bad at missing little detail, some detail. Details, little details sometimes I'm terrible with, and it actually annoys me.
Lumos.
Because it would help me figure out these puzzles like this that should be simple for me to, and it should be going, oh yeah, this is how you do it, instead of me going, I'm stuck. And then when I figure it out, I was like, I didn't think to look there, or look for this, or notice that this was part of the puzzle. That kind of thing. It just, ugh.
Revelio. Protego. Reparo. Need to get that platform closer. But how? Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Okay, that's weird.
Revelio.
It repaired itself.
Accio. Confringo. Perhaps Accio would help. Accio. Daedalian Leviosa.
Oh, interesting. See, wow. I would not have thought of that. That just kind of. Well, I should say I didn't think that was what was going to happen.
Accio.
Is there any point to it otherwise? Doesn't seem that way. I didn't expect to make a bridge of bones.
What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. Down I go. No other way. Depulso. Revelio. Revelio.
see how this is gonna work.
Wingardium Leviosa.
The only thing this Niffler will steal is your heart.
Revelio.
Whoa! I didn't mean to go down right away. I hope I can get back up.
Revelio.
Looks like I can.
Accio. Revelio.
Oh, that. Whoops. Whoa! Almost fell again.
Revelio.
Yeah, there's nothing up there. Now I can safely jump. So. Oh, it's like another thing that's thin. Whoa! I didn't even see them!
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Grayson. Defendo.
Take my lightning!
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
I don't know what summon means though. Summon two enemies simultaneously? What is that referring to? Okay, that's not it either. Is it? Oh, is it Accio? Whoa. Not quite what I meant to do there.
Confringo.
Whoa, there's more of them?
Expelliarmus.
Okay, try this again.
Potato. Accio.
There we go.
Confringo. Glacier. Descendo. Expelliarmus.
Well, I use it. I used it when? Did I accidentally hit the left pad? I didn't mean to. I was trying to figure out how to do this thing. Not my fault that you asked me to do something else. And it got me confused. Oh, wait. Now, oh, these are where the... I thought those were
Lumos.
spinning things. That's where the moths are. Okay. Oh, this is one of those spinning things.
Revelio. Lumos.
Does it last? Jump! Get up there! The heck? Get up there!
This looks even more complicated.
You gotta be kidding me. Get up there! What the heck? Maybe...
Lumos.
Maybe if I put a... No, that can't be. Maybe. Maybe that helps. Let's see. Oh! Did it put it up? Really? It's still not enough? Are you kidding me?
Revelio. Making this spin ought to raise that platform. That must be it.
Think?
Lumos.
Good grief. This is dumb, the way they did this. I mean, it's not just complicated, it's unnecessarily complicated to make it just tedious. Wait a... Whoa, 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 whoa. That should have worked.
Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa.
What in the world?
Revelio.
What just happened?
I need to bring moths to the door.
Yeah, I know I need to bring moths to the door, but I have to make this spin faster, otherwise I can't get the platform all the way up.
Lumos.
Why does it go back? No! I need like 3 of them, otherwise this doesn't work. I need all 4. I can't get up.
Lumos.
How am I supposed to get up there? 3 clearly isn't enough. It should be, but it's not. Yeah, see?
Lumos.
Maybe... let's try something.
Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oops. I messed up. That was it. Okay.
Lumos.
Okay. Now it should work. What? Are you...
Protego.
Why? Oh, wait, you have to... See, I would have never guessed you could cast it multiple times. Again, no, how would I possibly know that? Developers, I seriously want to... Whoever thought that was a good idea, and like I would be able to figure it out myself. You guys need to be hit with a pool noodle repeatedly about the head. Because that's just stupid. Made this way harder than it should have been, because I wouldn't have possibly guessed I could cast the spell multiple times to make it spin faster.
Revelio.
Yeah, I would have never figured that out. Without looking that up. One of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen.
Lumos. Revelio. Repulsor. Lumos. Lumos. Lumos.
Okay, how in the world am I going to do this?
Lumos.
No, I didn't mean to do that. Why is it going back there? I don't want it there.
Lumos.
Yeah, I can't. How do I get it to come with me and prevent it from... Yeah, this is ridiculous. How do they expect you to do this? How... Wait a minute. Okay. So...
Lumos.
One of these, I have to get it to go back over here.
You are the one who has been interfering with a rather personal matter. The Demiguise statues and the moons contained therein were placed as they were for good reason. You should not meddle in the personal affairs of others.
Again, I wouldn't have been able to figure that out.
I don't think Mr. Pemberton meant to use his own stationery. He knows something about those Demiguise moons. He's in Hogsmeade, apparently. Perhaps I shall pay him a visit.
So the trick
Lumos.
is to bring him over to these. Yeah, I would have never thought that. These over here.
Revelio.
Problem is now I can't. That doesn't help me. You only need one? Is that the trick?
Lumos. Lumos.
Okay, this is so hard.
Lumos.
Oh wait, I see. Oh, okay, I'm starting to get it. I'm starting to get it. So there's two more mods on those raised platforms. I think.
Lumos.
I wouldn't have known that. Again. I switched. Okay. Now. Whoops.
Revelio.
The problem is one more. And you don't know where you get it. Wait, did I open the door? I guess I did. I thought I didn't open the door yet. I don't know why I thought that, but I guess I did open the door.
The witch's final resting place. Logdok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus. Revelio. A dead Ashwinder. Your compatriots must have made off with the helmet. Logdok won't like this. Incendio.
Oop.
Confringo.
Oh, I guess that doesn't do anything.
Revelio.
Well, no artifact for me,
show
I guess.
this to Logdok.
Well, I guess a ring, but not what he wanted.
There must be some sort of mechanism for this doorway.
that last puzzle is just BS. I'm sorry, like, I don't know, like, how, it's such a weird logic, like, it feels like there's elements to it that, like, just are added on to be unnecessarily complicated. You might not see the parts that you need to the aspects of the room, like those little things raising, and not know that there's moss that you need to grab from there, that you have to use the spinner to bring them up. It's just, ugh. And then there's the spinner itself, like, you didn't know that not knowing it, that you could cast the pulsel multiple times to make it spin more to bring it up. That was ridiculous. Someone who is, like, not really good with puzzles, I don't know how you do that without looking it up. I just don't. And I've never been really that good with puzzles. At least you need to give me a better clue as to what I'm supposed to do, or otherwise sometimes I'm just completely lost. At the same time, though, I've heard, like, the God of War games, literally the puzzles are so basic, and even then it still tells you what to do if you get lost, which is just like, it's like, give me a chance to figure it out first, and then tell me what to do if I get stuck, and, like, give me an option.
Logdok, the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn! They got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
Well, I did just a major chunk of this quest now, and there's this now that there's this final part, what I'm going to do quick is bring this stuff to get identified. And quick, because I am getting tired. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the room of requirements. Let's find out if I got any upgrades.
Seen this many plants here before? Dick thinks you should be proud of all the...
Aha! Got a couple. Ooh, big one. That's a fairly large... Oh, I guess it's not that big a jump. Never mind. There's still this cloak, and I have no idea... It's like it won't let me identify it. And I have no idea why. I'm wondering if I should sell it. I forget where I found it. Go. Huh. That kind of works. With the look I have going. Although I really want to wear that cloak. Because it looks cool. Where is it? That's what's going on, okay. I'm trying to remember what I did. That's what I think that's what it was. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Got some upgraded gear. And it's time to end the stream. Unfortunately, I won't be able to finish this quest until next time. Until then, this has been Rocktan signing off. Slick out.